What's one or two things, Anthony, that you really wanted to work on this offseason and you feel like you got done?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just getting the offense down, right? I came in January, kind of had good control of it, but I think in the summer I got really good control of it and just really know what I'm doing now.
When you do learn a new offense, like what works for you to learn it? Do you like a flashcards guy? Do you watch all the film?
I just watch a lot of tape. Yeah.
What makes something click for you? Like how many times do you need to watch?
I think reps, right? Just doing it in practice, and we did a lot of OTAs in practice, so I think that helped a lot.
Did you go into camp with a couple of objectives right away? Just things that you're really concentrating on?
Yeah, I think just execution, just executing as an offense is the biggest thing.
Can you go through a little bit about your relationship with the skill guys on offense and how you've developed that since the spring ended?
Yeah, no, I think it's been great just for all those guys, running backs, receivers, tight ends. They all look good. In OTAs, those dudes are running around and making plays, so I'm excited for camp.
Did you take some of those guys then down to Florida?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it was a good time. We went down to Florida, worked out with my quarterback coach, went and lifted, just had a good time with the guys.
How many guys did you bring down
I
there?
think it was like 8 guys, remember? 8 or 9 guys, something like that.
Was it kind of where you grew up or pretty close?
Yeah, it was just really where I grew up my whole life, and it was cool to like show everyone where I'm from and stuff.
What's it been like having several months to work with Dana Holgerson, and how well do you feel like you fit into what he wants to do?
Yeah, no, he's awesome. He gives me a lot of freedom with the offense to shoot into different plays versus different looks, so I'm excited to build a relationship even more with him in camp.
Coach Rhule called you the yin to his yang in Chicago. Talk to us a little bit about your relationship with him.
Yeah, Coach Rhule's awesome. He just keeps it real. Like, he's going to tell you what it is, so I really appreciate that from him. And no, he's one of the better coaches I've ever had in my life, just off telling you really what it is.
Why yin to his yang? How do you guys balance each other out?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm going to ask him about that. I really don't know.
Anthony, you obviously had a great year at UNLV, but in Big Ten, I mean, it feels like you're somewhat under the radar with all the other quarterbacks in this league. Does that motivate you? How much does that motivate you to know like a lot of this league doesn't really put you up in the top of this league right now?
Yeah, I really don't look at stuff like that. I'm excited to just go play with my guys and go win games. That's the biggest goal.
How do you prepare physically and then also for the quality of defenses and coaching of defense in the Big Ten? What have you done in the offseason?
Yeah, I think just watching tape, just watching a lot of tape, watching what coordinators do. I've watched all the teams in the Big Ten. They do a lot of cool stuff. Excited to play them this year.
What did you see from watching that tape?
Just different looks, right? Like Mountain West and the Big Ten, it's a different ball game, right? The Big Ten has way better players, so I think they do a lot of different looks, and a lot of teams just could run just man, right? In Mountain West, you've seen a lot of zone looks, but Big Ten, you're going to get really what it is man.
And then you along your college career, you've had different summers, different preparations, whatever. How did this summer compare to some of the previous summers? What did you like about the prep this summer?
Yeah, no, I think as an offense, we kind of built a great relationship. Like, I think when you see guys hanging out outside the facility is really when you like see like a true like team, right? Like you see a true offense. So I think that started, and shoot, that's huge to see.
You'll be spending more time with them with moving into the dorms. Have you done that before at any of your previous stops?
I haven't.
What are you looking forward to about this experience?
I'm excited. I think, well, my freshman year I was in a dorm, but like that's different. Like I'm a senior. I'm about to be in a dorm, but no, I'm excited for it. It's gonna be fun.
Who's your roommate?
You hosted a youth camp with kids. What was that like?
Yeah, no, that was awesome to give back to the youth and just see the excitement on their face and stuff. That was awesome.
Who you rooming with in the dorms?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Random deal then?
It's a random deal, yeah. Like, I think I was just talking to TJ. Like, he was with a defensive lineman last year. Like, it could be random, so I really don't know.
Hey, a month ago, you would have been preparing for your senior year. Now with 5 and 5, you're in the fourth with 5 years.
Yeah.
How does that change? Did that change your mindset? Or how do you think now about that extra year of eligibility, whether it be here or anywhere else?
Yeah, no, I think it's awesome. But at the end of the day, like, my mindset's still the same. Just go out there and help my team win games.
Anthony, I know that it's hard to look past week one, but, join the Big Ten. What are some games you kind of have circled on your schedule looking forward to the most so far?
Yeah, I think that's a good question. But honestly, like, I really don't like looking past any team. So, like, I'm just looking forward to week 1 versus Ohio.
That said, you did an interview, I think, with Adam Bremen a couple months ago, and he asked you about winning games, and you were like, we want to win games. Well,
Yeah.
not just 7 or 8, but 10. Then your head coach goes to Chicago, and he says, "We didn't come here to go 7-6." I assume you heard that. When you hear your coach say that, what message is that sending to you, and how gratified did you feel hearing it?
Yeah, no, I think that's the message for the whole team, right? I think Coach Campbell did a great job, our strength coach, and then Coach Rhule just, like, that's all we play. We play to win games, so.
Are there any past quarterbacks that you feel like you looked up to, styled your game after a little bit?
I think growing up, I always watched Johnny Manziel and Baker Mayfield. Those are like my two guys that I've always watched. But other than that, really no. I just try to be myself. But you could always like pick, like Matthew Stafford's my favorite quarterback to watch in the NFL just because he's so precise. He's a great quarterback. But no, I think Baker and Johnny were like the two I looked up to.
Why is that? I mean, what is it about those two guys that drew you to them?
I think the excitement of watching them play, like they can run around, make plays. They can win from the pocket. They can win from outside the pocket. So I think all that stuff's cool.
How much do you have to, as in your, I mean, you obviously can create, how much of a balance you got to kind of strike between, sometimes you got to run an offense, right?
Yeah.
Is that part of your mindset?
Yeah, no, for sure. Like you have to run your offense, but there is also like when stuff breaks down, like you got to go make plays. But I think at the end of the day, you're so right. Like you got to run the offense at a high level.
What's your view on the offensive line? Been a lot of talk this offseason about how it's the best one that Coach Rhule's had now going into his fourth year and brought in the 3 transfers. What do you think of those guys in front of you?
Yeah, they're elite. Those guys are the real deal. I'm excited. I think it's the best 5 I've ever been behind of. So I'm super excited to play with them.
You have a kinship with Justin Evans that
Yeah,
you've
that's my guy.
developed so far?
Yeah, that's my guy. We go to dinner. We have a great time. We hang out all the time. So that's my dude.
What makes them elite? I mean, what do you see, like, if you had to kind of describe it to a layman?
I think the biggest thing is they play together, right? They play together in the pass game and the run game. Like, you watch the tape, you're like, dang, like, these dudes, it looks like they've been playing for years, but all of them are new, so it's a cool deal.
Depth at receiver, how do you feel about it?
Yeah, those guys are studs. I'm excited. Quinn, Quasi, Jacory, Zay, all those guys could go make plays.
Anthony, you had kind of a unique personnel in Virginia. You had, a different set of personnel at UNLV. Is this the most diverse you feel you have with what you have in the running back room, wide receiver room, and tight end room?
Yeah, I think there's just so much talent everywhere here. Like, we have a loaded group, and shoot, we're excited to go play.
How would you just define the style of offense, what you guys will hang your hats on?
I think just attacking, right? Like, going to score, like attacking and trying to get after defenses, not holding back, right? Just really trying to get after defenses and go score points.
How do you manage the attention that you're going to get at Nebraska compared to the attention that you got at Virginia or UNLV?
I think I'm really not on my phone during the season. I really try to put that stuff away. So like, I really won't see it.
When you, it can be hard to hear criticism, but it can also be tough times to hear praise sometimes and not believe it. So like, who do you rely on to kind of keep you grounded and real and not worrying too much about the negative or the positive?
Yeah, I think my dad keeps me in check. He tells me not to see that stuff.
Anthony, you mentioned you got here in January. How do you describe, I guess, your growth in terms of being comfortable here and not only being around the coaches, but also the facility in the span of the last 7 months?
Yeah, no, I'm super comfortable here now just because I've been here for, you said it, 7 months. It's been great to know all these guys, the coaches. It's a really awesome place to be. Thank you.